Uh, Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Well, I'm going to make a video with you. Not with you, but I'm going to do a video for you where I'm going to explain to you how to work with the website I recommended to you in the last presentation. I have received some messages, some emails from some of your colleagues telling me that you don't know how to work with this website. So what we are going to do is try to see how it works, how it looks like, and what are the main tools of this website. So what we are going to see is, first of all, we are going to go to the website, which is called, let's see, mandalagaba.com. Okay, and as we see, this is the front screen of this website. Okay, as you can see, the website, at least at the beginning, you can get it the background completely gray, or sometimes you can get it in gray and white little squares, grid. Okay, we will see that later. But first of all, what I want you to focus on is that, as you can see, the screen is divided in portions. You see these lines? Okay, these lines are dividing the whole screen in different portions. That's pretty important in the way how it works, this website. Okay, we are going to look at the left side of the page, and we are going to see that here there is, in the upper side, if you see here, here is my cursor, the cursor of my mouse. Here is, I am pointing you to a tab where there is a number 12, okay, and a sign, which is the plus sign, and the minus sign, okay. This is the number of portion is divided the screen in that moment. So here what we have is 12 portions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You see? Okay, so what we have here is 12 parts or 12 portions in our screen. If we wanted to diminish this number, we have just to press with the mouse in the minus sign. So you see that each time I press it is going, the number is diminishing the number of portions. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. You see now, for example, now what we see is the division of the screen in 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 parts. Here, you can see here there is a continuous line, or almost a continuous line, and after that, a line that is not completely continuous. We are going to go later to that, okay? But now in that moment is divided in 7 equal parts, okay? So, this is pretty important for how to work this website to build our mandalas. The other thing that is pretty important is you see here, you have here another tools. This is here one tool that is not active in this option, so we are not going to spend time with it. But here we have another option. The one is colored now in yellow. We see there is a line, a zigzag line, and close to it there is a replica of this zigzag line, a repetition of it. What does it mean? Well, when we are going to work with this website, what we are going to be is drawing. We are going to be drawing, so we are going to draw lines most of the time. And this tool is telling you that if you draw something here, is going to be repeated, exactly repeated in the other portions of the screen. So if I make a drawing in this part, is going to be exactly repeated here, 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 here. Let's see how it goes, this, okay? So For that, we have this option that is going to be drawing and to get the repetition. But to draw, we need a tool, an extra tool, that is the pencil. You see here we have the pencil. With the pencil, what we are going to, the pencil is going to be our mouse. Okay, so what we need is this pencil. We need as well we go here beneath and we have here a selector. This selector is going to select the thickness or of the trace of our pencil. So if we need it very thin, we are going to go here. But if you want it very thick, it's going to go to the opposite side. We are going to get a medium size approximately, okay? So we have the pencil, we have the thickness, we have the tool that is going to guarantee that what we draw is going to be repeated in each one of the portions of the screen. But now what we need as well is to select a color for our pencil, because if we are going to draw, we need a color for the pencil. What I'm going to select, for example, is the green color. You see here we have the color disc. With this color disc, we can select moving with our cursor, with the cursor and pressing on the mouse. We can select which color we want to draw with. I'm going to select the green, for example. So I get this. I have already a thickness for my pencil and I have selected the pencil. So look, I'm going to draw in this part, where's R, in one of the portions. It doesn't matter which one. I could start drawing here or start drawing here. I'm going to start drawing here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to draw, and as you see, what you get is a exact repetition of the drawing in each one of the portions. You see? Okay. So, as you can see, this is pretty handy because just doing almost nothing is going to multiply your drawing. So, for example, if I keep on drawing, I keep on drawing and I keep on going to the same place, but I start drawing a bit more. Look at that. The idea of the repetition is very good because it's building you a very homogenic drawing, a very regular drawing. So it's pretty effective, isn't it? Okay, what we are going to see is as well, as we saw before, is the thickness of the pencil. If we dial to the left, we are going to have a very thinner quality of the pencil. For example, look, now here, okay, it's thinner, right? But if I go to the opposite side and I go to the thicker parts, what I'm going to get is a very thick trace. We are going to see. Look at that. And of course, the repetition of the trace in each one of the portions. Okay? So, this is pretty interesting just to make drawings because with such a simple traces, just because of the repetition, you are getting a very complex image quite easily. But, for example, if you don't want, if you don't want this trace because it's too thick, you don't like it, you want to erase it, how I would do that? What I am going to choose is, you see this tool from here. This is the undo button. With this undo button, you can erase steps of your drawing. So what I'm going to do is to press the undo button and you will see that it will disappear the thick trace. You see? If I wanted to keep on erasing parts, I just keep on pressing this undo button. I would keep on making disappear, making backwards steps to my work. So if I want to make disappear the thinner trace, I would just press it again, and then I will get it. Here we go. Okay. So if I want to erase anything I want, of course, you cannot jump over steps you have done. So you have to erase the previous step you have done only. Okay. Well, let's see. And we are going to keep on talking about how to work with this. But first of all, I'm going to show you, I'm going to get a new session. I'm going to erase the whole thing just to show you more tools, okay? I'm going to keep a new session that is going to erase the result of the whole drawing. So, and you see that we have, as I told you at the beginning, that you have the background of the screen in a grid of, oh, look at that. Well, now the program has decided that I want a blue background, but this is not the case. So what I'm going to do is to go to the center of the color disk, okay? To the center of the color disk. I'm going to put the mouse there, and I'm going to go to the tool where I can paint the all background, which is, look at that, is this kind of paint bouquet. This paint bouquet is the tool where I can paint the whole background of the drawing. Even when after I have been drawing, it's not going to erase anything. It's just to go, just to paint the background. Look, if I want to make it gray, I will go to gray color here. And I will go to the paint bouquet and I press it. So now what I get is just a gray background. If I wanted to make it to have it red, I could go to the color disk and I select the red color and I could go back to the paint bouquet and I would have a red, and so on. Okay. Once I have decided, for example, that I want this red background, what we are going to see as well is we have seen already this option, this tool where you can draw and get a repetition of your drawing in each one of the portions, but we are going to select this other one. This other one is going to get a reflection effect. So anything you draw is going to have in the other portions a reflection of it. A symmetric effect is going to build a axial symmetry. Okay? What does it mean? For example, let's choose, we have this red background, extremely appealing. What we are going to choose is another color to draw on it. That is going to be, for example, the green. Okay? I'm going to have the drawing pencil. I'm going to select a medium thickness of the pencil. And then I'm going to draw here in the same place where I was drawing before. And look what happened. When I draw, what I'm going to get is not exactly a repetition. What I'm going to get is a mirror effect. Okay? Look at that. Especially now with this background that is a red, strong red, in comparison or in reaction with the green line, you are getting a very strong contrast. That is something we will see in another video later on. But for now, what I want you to see is that these tools that are allowing you to work with the Mandala website, okay? So, when you have done a drawing, it doesn't matter if you want to make more, you see, and even if you cross the lines, you see that then is going to give a very incredible effects because of the reflection. So I invite you to try these because it's a very fun tool, a very fun website. When you are happy with the result and you want to save it, I advise you to work on the computer. Why is that? because the computer has memory to save these images. In your mobile, probably you will not have memory enough memory to save them, or even in the tablet, probably you don't have enough memory to save them. But in the computer, you will be able. Okay, so we go. You want to select your image. You go then to Save and Share with your cursor, and you press in Save and Share. What is gonna happen? Well, it's gonna to file to save your file. So it's taking a little bit of time, but look, now you have here the image. We can see that beneath the image is the page where are we working with, are we working with. But here you have the result already in a single image that you can save in your computer. So what I'm going to do is press with the right finger on the mouse to save the image. So guardar imagen como, or save image as, and it's going to ask you in which part you want to save it. I'm going to show to save it in the front screen of my computer. Okay, so I go there and I go to save. I press save. So that is gonna be saved already in on my computer. So I can just close this file without danger of missing it, because I have it already saved. So here now I could keep on working on, or I can just erase the whole thing and to put a new session to start working with. Okay. So well, I hope that this video is going to help you to work with the mandalagaba.com. It's a very strange name and difficult to pronounce. And I hope that this is gonna help you out to solve your doubts. If there is still new doubts, please contact me by email, so I will try to find new solutions. Anyway, I'm going to make a new video that I will as well put it in the Drive link, explaining how to work with the concepts that we have. I have been explaining to you in the presentation about the color harmony and contrast harmony. Okay, so well, say hello to your parents. Have a good time. Stay strong and take care. Okay, we keep in touch. Bye bye.